It may not be the right time for you to come back to in-person worship just yet. You must consider your own risk. As you will see, we have put a number of measures in place, but it can't be completely risk-free. I guess you know what I'm about to say. Please do not attend if you have a new cough, a raised temperature, or if you've lost your sense of smell or taste. For the present time, everyone must wear a mask or face covering. We're getting used to them now, aren't we? There's hand sanitizer as you enter the building and dotted around inside, but you might want to bring your own too. Come inside. Your name will be recorded, or you can use the QR code on your smartphone. These will be written down, but only used for track and trace purposes. We'll keep the details safe and dispose of them after 21 days. Let's go further. Here you can see we have the chairs arranged in 1s, 2s and 3s. Try to fill up at the far side so we don't cross over each other. We ask you to go straight to a seat and stay there for the whole service, unless of course you're taking part. The doors and windows will be open to allow the airflow and ventilation of this space. It can get very cold in church, as we all know, but we ask you not to chat too much as you enter. We want to avoid a bottleneck. We'll be using the red service books for communion, and there may be other printed material. You'll find them in the back of the seats. Please use them. If you want large print, they're over there, over in front of the Last Supper image. And at the end of the service, leave them back in the chairs again, and any of the sheets take home with you. Sadly, due to the risk of aerosol spread, there will be no singing during the service just yet. For the same reason, we ask that when you're saying the responses, that you speak quietly and prayerfully. When we share the peace, whilst it may be permissible to give someone a hug from the 17th, we will continue simply to wave, perhaps a bow to share the peace. I like the British Sign Language. Peace be with you. Now, when it comes to the distribution of Holy Communion, stay where you are and the priest will come to you. You may want to sanitize your hands before receiving communion. Holding your hands out. The priest will put on a face covering and sanitize their hands before they come to you. Without any words at this point, the priest will give you the consecrated bread. The chalice won't be shared, only the priest will consume the wine. The Church has always said that we make our communion with Christ fully, even when we receive it in one kind. And by not sharing the chalice for now, we help ensure the safety of others. If you don't want to receive communion for any reason, and that's absolutely fine, please sit and continue to pray. If you'd like to receive a blessing instead, I quite like holding my arms across my chest, or you can hold your order of service in front of you, and the priest will make the sign of the cross over you and silently pray just for you. So we come to the end of the service after the priest has processed out and away from the door. A sidesperson will ask people to leave one row at a time, starting with those nearest the door. so there's no chance of crossover again. There will be the opportunity to give in the collection just here next to the door. Those who handle the money, both in cash and the envelopes, know what to do to keep themselves safe. So, pop your red book in the back of the chair. Take your paper sheet home with you. Sanitize your hands on the way out to protect yourself. Please do not stop to chat whilst leaving until you are outside the building. If you want to chat, remember to do so in small groups and keep 2 meters apart from other households. And don't block the way. I can't wait to welcome you back to the main service here in church to worship together. It's been a long time, but we've come a long way in this past year. May God bless St Andrew's Church family.